I opened a suitcase at the airport, and inside were 2 cylindrical bombs. The countdown showed 3 minutes and 20 seconds until detonation. First, I flipped the switches on both sides of the case to the opposite position and removed the entire device from inside. Then I rotated the switch below the timer clockwise. Pressing it would switch the bomb to manual mode. Next, I carefully opened the frame holding the containers and removed the container on the right. Underneath was a timer reset button. Pressing it once would shut down the countdown, but because the space inside was so cramped, my hand couldn't reach in. I looked around and spotted a ballpoint pen on the ground. After repeated attempts, I'd finally managed to disable the timing device. At that moment, the terrorist threatened my girlfriend's life, forcing me to deliver the case to the airport sorting center. I had no choice but to comply. But what I didn't expect was that the terrorist's accomplice wanted to silence me. Fortunately, I caught his movement reaching for a gun in the reflection of a mirror. I instantly shoved a rack in his way to stop him. During the struggle, I seized the opportunity to kick the suitcase off the conveyor belt, then rolled down after it myself. But the thug behind me kept pursuing relentlessly. I dodged his shots as I moved, but the bastard had forgotten that the gun was made of plastic. After firing several rounds in succession, the gun's temperature rose sharply. When the gun exploded, it hit the bastard in his own neck. I quickly grabbed the case containing the bomb from the shelf, but then the terrorists tracked me down, using the case's GPS location. Seeing no escape, I quickly found an identical but larger suitcase from another pile of luggage. Soon, the terrorist found this case, and after confirming the GPS coordinates, he stopped chasing me and instead took the case to board a plane. Sure enough, when that bastard boarded the plane, a swapped suitcase wouldn't fit in the overhead compartment. Left with no choice, he had to hand it to the flight attendant to store in the cargo hold. Now the plane was about to take off, so I quickly jumped onto an airport service vehicle and soon arrived beneath the aircraft. I expertly made my way into the cargo hold and quickly spotted the case tied with red string. Following the same steps as before, I opened the case and removed the chemical weapons inside. But I didn't know that the terrorist's phone would receive an alert. Soon, I heard him coming. With nowhere to escape, I placed the case in the cold storage unit, then sank to the floor, exhausted. And the terrorist mocked me as he retrieved the case, but when he opened it, he discovered that one canister was missing. I pressed hard against the cold storage door. Soon, toxic gas seeped out from inside. The bastard struggled only briefly before he stopped breathing. And just like that, the crisis was finally over.